The updates by Najib on US economy and US stocks, where now let's take a look at the latest overview of the S&P 500 index as of this morning. As you can see, this is a visual representation of the stock market, which highlights the performance of various companies within the market. And as of today, it's a sea of green and just spots of red color, especially for utilities, where green means gains, where red means losses. And this means that most of the stocks in this index are experiencing price increases. And this also means that it's a good day for the stock market, with many companies' stock prices going up. And this often reflects positive investor sentiment and can be a sign of economic optimism. All right, I'm going to start with one of the sector for technology, which is Apple, which was a green color, and it was up by 1.13%, and the stock price is 220.73. Meanwhile, the same update on under the same sector is Microsoft. It was up by 0.7%, and the stock prices are stood at 393.08. And for the latest updates on Apple, where China's Commerce Minister told Apple CEO Tim Cook on Monday that the company is welcome to expand investment in the country, a ministry statement showed. And Wang Wentao, the minister, and Cook exchanged views on topics such as Apple's business development in China and China-US economic and trade relations, according to the statement. And foreign CEOs were attending the China Development Forum in Beijing on Sunday and Monday, with some expected to meet President Xi Jinping on Friday, sources have told Reuters. And that's the update for Apple. Moving on to Nvidia, it's a green color as well and increased by 3.15%, and the stock prices stood at the level of 121.41. And the latest update on Nvidia, Malaysia plans tighter controls over the flow of Nvidia Corporation's chips after the US demanded it keep a closer eye on advanced semiconductors that could potentially make their way to China. The Financial Times cited the trade minister as saying. And Washington asked Malaysia to closely scrutinize the shipment of Nvidia chips coming to the country. Investment, Trade and Industry Minister Zafrul Abdul Aziz told the Financial Times. And the minister's pledge coincides with the Singapore investigation into the final destinations of a bunch of servers likely containing Nvidia chips after they were allegedly shipped from the city-state to Malaysia. And investigators have charged 3 men with fraud for allegedly misleading server suppliers, which is Dell Technologies Incorporated and Supermicro Computer Incorporated, about the final end users of the hardware, which Singaporean authorities said may have contained Nvidia chips that are banned from sale in China. And for their part, Malaysian authorities said earlier this month they had yet to find any evidence of fraud involving Nvidia AI chips being shipped from Singapore, but they will continue to work with the US and Singapore to address any concerns related to trade of advanced technology. And last one on Tesla, it's a green color as well and increased by 11.93%, and the stock price stood at 278.39. And the latest update on Tesla, which its shares surged 10% on Monday after this year's steep decline following reports the Trump administration is likely to exclude a set of sector-specific tariffs while applying reciprocal levies on April 2nd. And traders also took advantage of the near 40% decline in the stock so far this year to buy into the EV maker. The tariff optimism set off a rally on Wall Street, with technology stocks leading the surge, pushing the 3 main US indices to 2-week highs. Tesla was on track to record its biggest one-day percentage jump since November 6th, when Trump won the US presidential elections if current gains hold. And the company continues to be the most valuable automaker in the world, with a valuation of about $870 billion. It hit a peak market capitalization of $1.54 trillion when the stock reached a record high in December. And those are the updates on S&P 500. And we have more updates after this with my colleague Ibrahim Sani. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.